Welcome back to Didi's channel. It's been a minute since I've uploaded a video, maybe almost a year I think, so I want to apologize for that. I just took a break from it. My kids were graduating from high school and college, so I just spent some time focusing on those two. Anyway, today I'm here to cook some blackened catfish fillet. So I hope you like it, and don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and share the video. All right. First, I'm going to show you the ingredients that I'm going to use. I'm going to use unsalted creamy butter. I always use unsalted to try and cut back on salt wherever I can. White pepper, some ground thyme, a little fine pink Himalayan salt, some paprika. Right. You guys know I love this, Tony Chachere's Creole seasoning. You can use your favorite brand or slap your mama, or you can create your own. But for me, this works. Little lemon pepper and just a tad bit of cayenne pepper, okay? Some people, you'll see them sprinkle their seasoning on top of their meat. I want to make sure it's an even spread of seasoning. So I'm going to start off and do about a tablespoon of Tony's. I'm going to put them all together. Oops. Hey, I forgot I bought a new one. I'm going to open this. I thought it was open already. I try and have things open for you before I start, so I apologize for that. All right, 1 tablespoon of Tony's. Chachere's. I'm gonna put it in this little bowl. I'm gonna mix all of my seasoning together first. All right. I'm gonna use 1 teaspoon. Oh yeah, that seasoning got me coughing, sorry. Got a whiff of it. About a teaspoon of it. I really don't measure, but about a teaspoon of thyme. About a half a teaspoon of some white pepper. Maybe a 1/4. I'm horrible with measurements, guys. About a 1/4 to shake up paprika. I can't talk today. And that's really going to give the catfish's color. And because I'm leery about salt, I'm going to do about a half a teaspoon of salt. So this is a teaspoon. I'm only going to do about halfway, and that should be enough. Don't want it too salty. Half a teaspoon of my lemon pepper. Let's go with a 1/4. I'm going to shake it out about a 1/4. And this is optional. A lot of people don't like the citrus flavor in their blackened fish and chicken. I love it. I'm not going to measure this. I'm just going to eyeball it and do a little shake here or there. Shake, shake, shake. There you go. And that's going to be all the seasoning. And that's because the Tony's has garlic powder, salt, pepper. I'm going to take these, I'm going to mix them in together very well. That smells so good. I better be careful. All right, I'm going to sprinkle all this over my fish and rub it in real good. There's a big debate about whether or not you wash your meat when you get it. Some people do, some don't. And although I've been trained a little bit, one of my classes, home ec, said not to, I do. Excuse me, that pepper is getting to me. So it's all mixed in. I'm gonna take my hand and rub it in very well. I don't think I have enough, guys. I might have to eyeball and put a little more. rub in a little more. Let me rinse my hands so I can grab a little more seasoning. Oh, guys, I am sneezing. Y'all know that's the seasoning, right? I already have my Corona testing, so I don't have Corona. It's the peppers. All right. Let me wash my hands and get my skillet ready. Give me a second, let me wash my hands. I'm going to use a tablespoon of butter and about a half a tablespoon of olive oil. Why am I using both? Because I like the butter flavor and I like oil. The olive oil on my fish. Now to make it healthy, for those of you that are health conscious, do not use butter, just use olive oil. That's better, of course. And I hope my doctor doesn't see this video because he's going to ask me, why am I using butter? All right, you want your skillet to get nice and warm. And I would suggest using a cast iron skillet if you have it. It's going to give it a nice little brown. Now, I could have very well have put these in the oven and broiled them on low. Would have been baked, blackened, but I want to use my cast iron skillet. Before I forget, I'm going to turn my fan on low, so I'm going to talk a little louder, and that's going to absorb some of the smoke that may come from the skillet. It should not be a lot, but just in case. Let your skillet heat up real good. I'm going to start with the meatiest part. Here's the back side of it where it was filleted. I'm going to lay this side down first and let it cook for about 2 to 3 minutes on each side until it's nice and blackened. You want to be careful that it's not burnt. There is a difference. Well, it's been here about 3 minutes. I'm going to flip it over gently. I'm using my wide pancake spatula so I don't tear it up. Gently flip it over. Depending on how you like your fish blackened, it can be a little darker if you like, but that's perfect for me. It's been about 3 minutes on this side, and honestly, I could have let this side brown a little bit more. I'm going to move it over here, transfer it there, and I'll do another piece. Now the next piece should be a nice blackened color because the grease has gotten hotter. So I'm going to take another piece, and I did that one with the fleshy part face down. I think I'm going to flip my strategy and let's see what happens if I cook the fleshy side down first. About 3 minutes. And shuffle your pan around, get your oil balanced around it. It's been on 3 minutes. We're going to gently turn this over on the other side for about 3 minutes. Oh, now that looks beautiful. See, the skillet is hotter. That looks much better than the first piece I did. For a little bit getting it out, I needed to put a little more oil in my skillet, but that's a beautiful color. Now, if your skillet starts sticking, you can take a break and scrape off some of the meat there and get it out and put fresh oil. All right, friends, I showed you how to do blackened catfish on the top of the stove in a cast iron skillet. I'm going to do the remaining fillets in the oven for those of you who really would prefer a healthier version without all the butter and oil. I'm just going to lightly oil the bottom just a little bit so it doesn't stick. This is olive oil. I don't have a food brush, so you see I'm using my little pink piggy spatula. And I'm going to place the fish fillets flat side up and let them broil for about 10 to 12 minutes. Probably should have used my bigger Pyrex. And you're gonna stick it in the oven. It's on broil low. Let's put a little oil on top so I have that browning color. Just a little olive oil on top. Okay, about 12 minutes. Oven blackened over. And this is how you can do oven blackened catfish fillets. You don't want to do the cast iron skillet with the oil and the butter. You can just lightly oil it with a little bit of olive oil and stick it in the oven on broil low for 12 minutes. And then after 12 minutes, put it on broil high for about 7 minutes and it's done. Okay? I'll be right back. All right, friends, we're done cooking. We did cast iron, blackened catfish, and we did oven broil. I'm serving it on top of some cheesy southern grits with shrimp and gravy. Some people call it shrimp and grits. That's really the name of that dish. And a little side salad, my fresh summer cucumber salad that has mangoes, honey goat cheese, and a sweet banana dill dressing. All right, so let's taste this blackened catfish. It looks good, doesn't it? I want to get some. Oh my God, it looks so good. Get a little bit of that gravy, little fish. All right. Oh my goodness. That's delicious. Get the shrimp. Not supposed to talk with food in your mouth. Oh my God, this is delicious. So don't forget, hit like, share, and subscribe. And if you make this dish, give me some comments, some feedback. Let me know what you thought about it. It's delicious. Have an awesome day. Bye.